Hello, Dr. Cunningham. Thank you for your presentation on the pathway to Student Affairs Accreditation in the context of Greater New Hope Bible College and the Association of Biblical Higher Education. I appreciated how you emphasized that student affairs professionals hold the hearts of their students in their hands. That statement highlights the important truth that in higher education, student success is not only shaped in the classroom, but also through the holistic support system surrounding those students. One point that stood out to me in your workshop was your explanation that student affairs programs address the spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and social needs of students. The perspective aligns strongly with contemporary research on student development, and scholars have consistently found that student engagement and support systems significantly influence persistence and graduation rates. A researcher explains that when institutions intentionally design co-curricular programs and support systems that connect students to the campus community, students are far more likely to remain enrolled and complete their degrees. Student affairs professionals play a central role in creating these environments by providing counseling, leadership development, wellness programs, and career support. Building on your point that accreditation ensures quality and legitimacy, it's helpful to consider how accreditation encourages institutions to adopt a culture of continuous improvement. Accreditation is not simply a compliance exercise, but a process that helps institutions evaluate whether their programs are actually helping students learn, grow, and succeed. Banta and Palomba argue that effective assessment and accreditation processes enable institutions to gather evidence about student outcomes and then use that data to improve services and programs. In the case of student affairs, this might include assessing student engagement programs, measuring the effectiveness of counseling services, or evaluating leadership development initiatives. Another area that your presentation touched on that I believe is important is the role of collaboration across campus units. Student affairs departments don't operate by themselves in isolation. Successful accreditation efforts typically require collaboration among institutional research offices, academic leadership, student services staff, and strategic planning teams. When these groups work together, they can ensure that student affairs programs align with the institution's mission and that assessment data informs decision making across the entire university. I also appreciated your integration of the Christian worldview in discussing the work of student affairs. Faith-based institutions have a unique opportunity to approach student development through a holistic lens that integrates spiritual formation with academic growth. Scripture reminds us that education should nurture the whole person. In Proverbs 27:17, it states, "Iron sharpeneth iron, as so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend." This verse reflects the idea that students grow through community, mentorship, and shared learning experiences. Student affairs professionals help to cultivate these environments by fostering mentorship programs, leadership opportunities, and spiritual support networks. I really enjoyed your post, and I appreciate your contribution to this week's discussion.